Hey everyone, Red here, and for today's beginner's build, we have the best of the puppers, the Demogorgon. Remember, with these builds, I am only able to use Demogorgon's base perks, along with the perks available to all killers from the start. Also, today's video is 3 games instead of the standard 1 or 2, so I do hope you enjoy. The build for today is as follows. Surge. Putting a survivor into the dying state with the basic attack will trigger all generators within 32 meters of the killer to explode, dealing 8% of their progress, and begin regressing if they aren't already. Mindbreaker. When a survivor works on a generator, they will become exhausted, and this will last for 5 seconds after they stop working on said generator. Whispers. When a survivor is within 32 meters from the killer, this perk will light up and the entity will also begin whispering sweet nothings into your ear. Sloppy Butcher. Basic attacks make survivors bleed more frequently and take much longer to heal. And that's it for today's build. If you enjoy this video, make sure to shred that like and subscribe button to keep up with future content. Now, let's go ahead and make ourselves a meal out of those pesky survivors. Alright, Goldwyn Farm. Not the best, but Demodo's pretty good at least getting around the maps. Now, when you're running the basic build, I don't necessarily recommend putting portals exactly like at elusive spots. I actually like putting portals on the generators, just to give me some more information later on, since a newer player would not have access to those kind of perks. So I'm going to place my portals actually more or less directly on the portal. That way I can get back to them later if need be. And this will give me a little bit more pressure. Now, if I'm running perks like Tinkerer or Barbecue, stuff along those lines, I'm not going to do this as much. I'll hide them more or less. Now, let's see what we can do here. Okay. We get a free hit here, and we have Sloppy, so we're going to do it. Get ready for the window vault. Okay. Demogorgon can really punish those window vaults, so make sure you're getting used to that. Okay. I know there are survivors around here. I think he's just looping around. Yeah, he's right there. Good. Quite a lot of pressure. We didn't pop Surge there, which is just fine. Wait, he kept looping it. That was silly. Let's go ahead and break that. I want to go ahead and get a hook in the game. I could chase him down the first slug, but I really don't want her to get free right now. We're going to punish this. And go ahead and place a portal. There's no one else that seems around. We'll go ahead and start activating the portals. Remember, as playing Demogorgon, your portals aren't active until you take them. So if you try and read them, see how they're yellow? That is what lets you know they're active. That's fine. We only have one slowdown perk, and that's revolving around Surge, which means we'll have to down someone with an M1 on those tries to actually get that to happen. I should chase them actually towards the window there and look for a pounce. Okay. That's a miss. That's alright. I hear her to my right. There she is. We're going to kind of bait her. We're going to go this way instead. I messed that up. Yeah, we don't get it now. Ooh, we even get the teabag. Feels good, though. What's up? Again, you want to know your strengths as Demogorgon, and window vaults are definitely one of them. Go ahead and grab that. Now with Mindbreaker, anytime we catch survivors at generators, they're gonna be exhausted. So you don't have to worry about your dead hards or anything like that if you start the chase at generators. So for example, if I had a portal here, and I had a portal still over on that generator where they're at right now, if I were to take that portal and they were to get off that generator, they would be afflicted with exhausted. Meaning they can't sprint burst away from it, nor can they use, dead hard and a chase right there. I hear someone upstairs, but I hear a person maybe over here. Hey, how you doing? Definitely gonna go and follow this chase up, just because she doesn't really have anywhere. Yep, there we go. Sometimes it's worth just kind of holding your power, just because survivors like to move left and right to try and avoid the power that's coming. So if you're trying to use your shred attack and they hear that, like that mouth opening, they're bound to try and move left and right rather than run forward. See like how that goes? Look at that. Right back into me. You'd be surprised how many players do that. Now it is rank reset, so some of the, better survivors probably won't do it as much. Nice. I don't know why she dead-hearted. Okay, another red heart. Feels good. We're going to chase Claudette here just for a split second. Just to keep up the pressure. We're not going to pick Claudette up because of Decisive Strike, which will allow her to knock me in the face and get out for free. And I lose that pressure. Instead, we leave her slug to keep the pressure up and look to close out the game if possible. We can suspect that the one guy's probably around here. He's just being stealthy. But it doesn't necessarily mean I have to play like super hard here. I think we're doing really good on pressure. And I hear Whisper still, and there we go. We found the last survivor. So Whisper's helping out a lot there. Making use of pretty much every perk this game except for Mindbreaker. There we go. We have an idea of where he's going. So what I'm going to try and do is actually portal down here. I always like to hold one portal on me, even if I had all the rest placed. Just so I can get around a little quicker. Use Undetectable, hopefully to its advantage. Hey buddy, what's up? And there we go. We're going to close out the game. Hell yeah. I hear Claudette to my left, and we'll move over here with Demogorgon. Hook this survivor and hook the last, and we'll call that a GG. That was a very quick and effective game. Yeet! Yep, brutal killer. We ended the game a little quick on that one. Alright, not too bad. I mean, it is rank reset, so some of these people are actually higher than they are, and some people, I'm sure, are just where they're supposed to be. But we, of course, say GG's, and we move on to the next game. Alright. Crossplay. I just love the way this map looks. I don't know if it's my favorite map, necessarily, but I do like the way it looks. And for the most part, it's pretty balanced. Now, let's take a look. Main building is definitely going to be a pain. We're going to get these portals placed out pretty quickly. I could take them right away too if I needed to, but I think it wastes too much time to go ahead and take them. I'd rather just have a quick way back to them. We have a mean 3-gen if something were to go horribly wrong, so I might want to keep an eye on these gens just to make sure. So, we'll definitely just keep moving up. We have whispers going off. We know someone's over there now, and we know someone's probably in the main building there, which is probably the safest generator you can work at. Now, they have Mindbreaker, so they're going to have to walk for a second in order to get their ability back up. Drops. Hello? Are you okay? You know, I love and hate rank reset. I love it because, you know, just in general, it's a lot of fun. But, my gosh. I don't understand the point of it. Alright, and we lost a gem. I think it was on the other side of the map, which is fine. When you're not running perks like Corrupt Intervention, you're probably going to lose generators by setting up. It's just the way of the Demogorgon, essentially. Okay, don't hit that ever. He went off to the side. Take our little shred attack. Get some extra points there. He went upwards. He'll drop off again. No. This one's ours, and we'll give him sloppy as well then. Surge will start the aggression up there, so I don't have to worry about going up there and kicking it. Which is nice. They got her off the hook. I'll just move this way. See if they'll drop this pallet. Perfect. Not sure why they dropped it so soon, but they did. And I think I saw another survivor in the peripheral of my left eye, so... Someone else over here? Made some distance. Okay. We know the other survivor went off to the right over there. So what I'm going to do is actually this. Survivors typically forget about just the undetectable for a split second could make her come out hiding. I was hoping. Alright, and we'll just move on then. I have no need to sit here and try and snag them like that. I know they're over here. We can use this kind of like a bait area. I don't really care so much about this generator because it's set right up by a shack and next to a really solid loop. But, beep. Stark NATO. I love it, and it makes me cringe all at the same time. Oh, she even said a loop. Okay. And where are you going? You just holding W and going. I got you. Oh, yeah. There it is. And let's go ahead and move around here. Perfect. I can go ahead and put a portal here to kind of watch this generator as well. You gotta kind of keep it a little bit ways back. Just make sure. We'll get that one set up. since we have a little extra time. And if anyone's here, we'll know. Nope. Oh, yes, you were. There you are. I don't think you're the person I was originally looking for, but hey, it works. Now, you should still be exhausted, which is nice. Surge helping us out by hitting that gen over there for us, and any gen in the area, which is awesome. Remember, Surge will hit and proc on every gen within 32 meters of your position when you down someone with a basic attack. And it has a pretty short cooldown. I don't see myself needing, like, having it often where I could proc it more than once in the same area. Like, it's already almost off cooldown, so it feels pretty good. Someone's over here. There you are. She's going around to the back there. Ooh, she's just a little too far away. Whoa. That was such a weird angle. We can go ahead and just hook. They didn't bring DS with them this time, so we don't have to worry so much about it. Though you should always kind of play, I think, with like the knowledge that it's in the game. Because those kind of treat you, teach you with some good habits. Okay. Go ahead and get my portal down. We're going to go back over here. Then we go back to this gen. Oh, hey, guys. Peekaboo. Oh, God. I wonder what his face was. You know, he's just sitting there playing the game, and he just sees Demogorgon as he turns around, and it's just Demogorgon flying at his face. Oh, God, that's great. I love it. We'll put him, of course, in the middle of this awesome 3-gen. Okay, that's his second hook. They went over there. I think they'll go for that gen. I mean, the portal. No, let's go over there. They got my portal to the left. He killed himself on hook. Feels fair. That's how it goes. They were here for a split second. Where'd they go? They didn't run off. There you are. I'll take it. She's kept running off as well. Oh. Yeah, she knows it's over. Feels bad. Let's go ahead and move over this way. Hook her. She might kill herself on hook. But, you know, what are you going to do, right? Here you are. I saw you hiding. Nice. At least you kept me on this side. That was real generous of you. I love when Demogorgon smacks somebody with his shred attack. They just go like flying and just face plant into the nearest object they see. Could you imagine like in real, imagine that like a movie scene or something, and she went flying like that into that like stone right there, just like teeth gone pretty much. Jeez. Okay, no one out there. We have a Bill left. Oh, there's Bill. I was about ready to say, have I seen Bill? But yes, I have. And he's running right to me. Go find Hatch, little buddy. I'm not gonna give it to you, but you should go find it. Oh no. All right, get him hooked up. Now, at least the bright side with it being like rank reset, yeah, it definitely throws the game kind of imbalanced into my favor. But the one thing that's kind of nice is it does show like it's a basic build, so it's a beginner's build. So you could pick up Demogorgon today, never play the game in your life, and you could get all of these perks and do everything here to someone who's at least your level. Until you get better and better at the game, it at least serve you some justice. And yeah, that makes sense. So it is what it is, you know, that's rank reset in a nutshell. Don't care for it, but we'll go ahead and I'll do one more game. I'm going to try and look for a game that's a little more up there. I don't know if I can find one, but we'll see what we can do. Ooh, Larry's. Not exactly where I was looking to go, but hey, it'll work. Let's go ahead and place our first portal, just like last game. And we're going to try and move around here. Yeah, I like this angle, actually. Actually, I don't mind this gen layout overall. We have whispers already going off, so they could be moving in my direction or moving away from it. But I would assume it wouldn't still be up there moving away. Okay. I can see me moving around quite a bit here. Gosh. That light just like blinded me. Are you over here? Yeah, you were here. Okay, I heard crows behind me though. Not there. They might have moved away a little bit ago. Which is fine. We're keeping tabs. I don't need to sit here and look around for them everywhere. I really just want to get these out. Scratch marks. They could be on the far gens. I don't need to put a portal there. I want to get one over here. This is a safe pallet too. So let's go ahead and put one here. I'm going to hit this. We're going to take a slower approach pretty much to this game. Just because I think everyone here is actually going to be a little more lenient. They're running away when they hear the terror radius. So it means we have to kind of play catch up. Oh, hey. How you doing? You almost scared me, to be honest with you. Really threw me for a loop. Now, I did turn crossplay off, and I'll state it's not because I say this before, but I'll do it again. It's not because I believe that PC players are better, but more or less I think the crossplay matchmaking is what's messed up. So, let's go ahead and get our first hook. I could still be off, and this could be matchmaking, could be way, way off, but you know what? At least we tried. We moved it to PC only for this time being. I don't know any of these names, so I don't think anyone here is like, oh my god, hi, but that's alright. There we go. We need to hurry up. I want to go right there. Whisper's still going off. Whisper's still going off. Hey, look at that. Hey, you. Come here. Yep, we lost gens like we should. Now, I do see toolboxes, so that's good. And, oh my gosh. Larry's being Larry's and then just being really annoying. Did you just stay here? You didn't go around the other side. Yeah, you did. Blood. You guys see the blood? We can just follow that back. She's just walking at this point. Hey, you. It was a nice try, though. Really. Now, Surge being our only slowdown, I kind of expect gens to go by quick. So it's good to see that they actually went by that quick there. As they should. Okay, and we'll go ahead and get sloppy. Maybe I'll play this pretty well. We'll see. Okay, end this chase quick. No. We're not going to get any kind of long lunges here. There we go. But the hallway's one of them, so I'm pretty thankful for that. 3 hooks, which is nice. They're going to go right back on that gen. Oh, I don't think I can do anything about it. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose the gen, but that's okay. Let's go out there and see if we can get there quick enough. Hey, you, what you guys doing? Wait, did I miss that? Hello? Game? Game, what do you mean? Hey, I'll take it. Surge, thank you. We'll go ahead and just pick up right away. She wouldn't have decisive strike either way right now, I don't think. Surge had pocked on this, but of course they had worked on it, so it went right back to being active, which means someone's here. Someone's in my playground. You stepped in here for a second and went out this way? Yeah. I think they'll go right back to that generator, to be honest with you. They really want that gen. I see it happening all the time. There we go. Surge didn't go off there, though, which feels bad. Oh, I keep thinking of decisive. But no one seems to be bringing decisive lately. I've actually had a lot of my games, even before the rank reset, doing that. Hey, guys. How's it hanging? You know, I probably could have hooked somewhere in that room. Yeah, we're good. 2 survivors who are on death hook. Feels good. Make sure they can't get this for free. Nice. Perfect hit there. He's still exhausted because he just touched that gen for a split second. So we can go ahead and pressure that by chasing him for a little bit longer here. He's looking behind him, so I kind of want to use that to my advantage. Okay, there's another survivor in this area. I could have went for that. But I didn't want to risk it. So, totally okay with me. We'll go ahead, we'll pick him up, get him hooked real quick. I'll put a portal down, try and get back to the middle of the map. I don't think I can stop it this time from getting finished, but hey, you never know. Oh, they actually got rid of it. Let's go to that one. Just to get one activated. And we'll head back over to the middle. Here we go. Ooh, it was worked on, but no one's here, so we'll get it regressing again. Put another portal down. They went to that direction. Yeah, you guys are there. They might be healing up, so I'm going to stop that right now. Whispers went off for a second, then came back. Oh, you done did got me. How much distance you gain? This is a really strong loop. I don't want to chase this for long unless she really moves away from it, which is looks like she might be doing. Oh. Hey, buddy. You want to come here? You have a flashlight. Ooh, this is going to be solid, too. Let me see if I can snag this, though. Oh, scratch marks led me astray. Why you do this to me? We can chase this only for a short more time. Yep, we'll go and break this. I think we're going to leave chase here. This is a bad chase to even be a part of. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We'll just go ahead and take this generator, and we'll move away from this chase. No whispers, really. Interesting. Well, we got the 3-gen right here, all within Whisper's range, so the only other place you guys can be is at that generator back there. And that's if you're, like, fully resetting. Now, they did heal up, and they healed up pretty quick. So, I'm going to move over in this direction. Yeah, I think they're over here at this gen. Hey, you. Thank you, though. Break it. Yeah. Someone's here. That's fine. I don't think I chase him. I think I go for her. We can get that kill real quick. Got stuck for a split second. I see him. I could have actually swapped there and probably got him. But she's dead on hook, and that's very important. Especially when you get to this stage of the game, you really want to play her out of the game, so that way you can pressure more effectively at the later stage. Alright. We'll do this. I hope he's not in that door right there. Oh, he is. Oh, but he messed it up where he ran out. Oh, gosh. That actually was going to be a really good attempt. Now she's dead. Okay. Where did he go? He went over this way. We'll uncheck. They're not on any of the gens right now, so I have a little bit more time. I made a misplay. I did not realize basement was there. Oh, he went this way. Scratch marks, I love you so much. Please, please stop. Okay, there we go. Alright. They finished that. That's fine. We know where they're at. Oh, hey, guys. Just see you running across my screen. Alright. I could... Can I get this chase? Yeah, I can get this down pretty quick, I think. I saw her for a second, start working on that, which is fine. I could, move off here. Yeah. I think that's the call. I think it's a good call. Alright. He's gonna go for 2. Ooh, and just at that little tip there. Feels good. And Surge is gonna go off and smack pretty much every gen in this area. Right, because we got what? 1, 2? Yeah, I think it hits pretty much everything. The third one's back that way, so we're good. I could have been pallet smacked there if I wasn't paying attention. They went back to working on the generator. She's walking it off, trying to get her sprint burst back, I think. And then she realized I was right at her. So she shouldn't still have it. Now, if we see her just immediately gain some distance, we know exactly where she's at. Yeah, can't let you take that, though. Nope. Alright. And... hell yeah, let's go. Let's see. Is this your last hook? No, second. Okay, so everyone's on death hook now. Which is great. Means I can really do a lot here. Oh no. You messed it up so poorly. I think we can just end the game here. you'd have to loot me quite a while and save your friend in order to do anything big. She messed up so bad there. She accidentally went into the the stall there. She went to this little room when she was trying to do a normal loop and go save her teammate. That's so unfortunate. Oh no. That's alright. You guys will be okay. Enjoy. And we'll definitely take the 4K. Now, let's go ahead and see what rank everyone is this game. Hey, we'll take a Merciless, though. Definitely feels good as we climb our way back to rank 1. Rank 2 already. Second day of play, not bad. Yeah, that seems a little bit better. Everyone here is at least closer. So we'll definitely hit the GGs, and you know what? That's it. This is a basic build that you can take from day 1 to day 30 if you really wanted to, or just whatever you want to do. If you're new to the game, you're looking for a build for Demogorgon, this is what I recommend. I think it'll serve you a lot of good. Kind of use the playstyle I went. I think that matches better with this than trying to use your portals for like sneak attacks like you would with like Tinkerer build or a Corrupt and Barbecue build. So try that out. Let me know what you think. And until next time, I'm Red, and I'm signing off.